back to my channel. Today I'm going to make for you sauteed chicken breast with tomato concasse, mushroom and broccoli almondine. Broccoli almondine is just a simple word. When you hear the word almondine, it's almondine in French, which is a French terminology for something made with almond. You know, nothing serious, just a fancy French word, almondine. That's all it is. So first thing I'm going to do for you, I'm going to show you how to make the tomato concasse. So the tomato concasse, what you do is that you get your ice water ready, and then you get your boiling water, which I have started already. So I'm going to cut the tomato here, going to remove the head, because we want to boil the tomato so that way it's cooked, you know, so the skin come out easily. And then we are going to cut it here at the bottom. That's all we are doing, because we're going to be peeling. We don't have to worry about cleaning up right now because we're going to be taking out all the skin so we can chop it. That's the whole idea. And we are going to dump these tomatoes in the boiling water. You just let it stay there for like 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds in the boiling water to make it easy to peel. That's the whole idea, is to get that tomato easy to peel. I'm going to remove those tomatoes and place them in that ice water, guys. That's what I'm doing. Taking that tomato out. Okay, we're gonna let it sit there in that ice water for a few seconds. Next things, guys, let me finish with my tomato, so you know. See what I was talking about, making it easy to peel? You see how easy it is? If I didn't concasse the tomato, it would have been difficult to peel it. So you see that I just take the skin off real easy. That's because I concasse the tomato. That's why it's so easy. See, it's super easy. That's all. That's the whole idea, is to take the skin off. That's it. Now we're going to chop that tomato, set it aside, and get it ready for my chicken. Doing that right now. Okay, so I'm going to cut that tomato. Oh, and one more thing, guys. See, we are going to take the seeds off that tomato too. It's like you want to remove all the seeds from that tomato. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think the seed will kill you or anything. You know what I'm saying? I know some people are obsessed with things. You know, things have to be perfect. The only thing that needs to be perfect is our health. We want to eat healthy. We want our health to be okay, because guys, health is wealth. I know you hear that expression every day. Health is wealth. If you are healthy, you are able to work. You can do anything. Because you're healthy, you can become a millionaire really fast. Why? Because you have the strength to work. You have the strength to figure it out. If you don't have the strength to work, to figure it out, then hey, I'm not saying you're not gonna make it, but it's gonna be tough. That's why you have to protect your health. You eat healthy, you know, you do everything the way you're supposed to. You play by the rules to keep yourself healthy. And now I'm going to chop those tomatoes. Chop them like this. You don't have to be fancy. All you have to do is chop them tomatoes. That's all. That's all that matters. Now, if you want to be unhealthy, we can just go ahead and use tomato paste. Instead of going to all this process of concasse a fresh tomato to put in there, we could just use tomato paste. But we want to stay healthy, so we go to the whole process of getting a tomato concasse ready so we can saute that nice and fresh for our health, you know? Because our health is important. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, and I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you, because every time I talk to you guys, I'm going to remind you about your health because it is important. The fact that it's important that I have to remind you that it is important to taking care of your health, guys. One thing you should know is that when you walk, I don't know if you heard, for some of you who heard the expression of pay yourself first. It's like I'm walking, I get a paycheck for $2,000. First, what I want to do, I want to pay myself. Why? Because I'm the one struggling. I'm the one making all the sacrifices to taking care, you know, of everything, paying bills and everything. And I'm going to make sure that I take a couple of $100, put it to the side for me, for myself, for my tomorrow, for my retirement. This is important, guys. Very important that you know that your self-comfort, your health comfort, your retirement comfort, everything about you, guys, that is all that matters. You can help other people, you can take care of other people, but the most important thing, guys, is to take care of yourself first, okay? You matter the most because everybody needs you. They need you only because you're healthy, only because you can help them. Other than that, nobody, honestly, nobody cares, just so you know. Okay guys, next thing, now that you see how I concassed the tomato, we're done with that. Now we are going to get our chicken ready. Guys, the chicken, I have it cleaned already, it's all washed. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We are going to beat up that chicken breast to make it tender, to make it more tender. So you know, chicken breast is something that is very easy to cook if you know. So this is the thick part of the chicken. I'm going to cut it in half. Okay guys, so this is gonna just hit the oil and it's gonna be cooked, trust me. That is the whole idea. Open this some more, is to get that chicken cooked very fast, because you know my goal, I told you already, my goal is to get you out of the kitchen fast. So in order for that to happen, we have to get things ready. Okay guys, for seasoning with that chicken, guys, you don't need the whole seasoning for that chicken. You're gonna go ahead and, if you don't have a mallet, go ahead and get one, because it's make that meat tenderize and cook very fast. Okay, so that chicken, it's already, see, all you have to do is beat it up. If you beat it up too much, guys, it's sort of gets smashed. We don't want it to get smashed. We want it to look nice and neat, because when you plate it on your plate, you want it to look nice, okay? You have to cook, guys. You have to. I don't know how can somebody not love to cook. I just love to cook, guys. I can cook anything. I love cooking, and I think it's refreshing. You know, it's released something. It's released some stress. I even sing when I'm cooking. You know, it's very interesting. If you like, well, if you like it, because you know I can't force you to like cooking. But the whole idea, you know, get yourself out in the kitchen, guys. This is not gonna be fried chicken. I'm going to saute it, so don't take it as fried chicken, because each recipe makes a certain way, and this is exactly why tonight I'm not going to have you eat rice or potato, any other side dish. All we're gonna make today is that sauteed chicken breast with that broccoli almond dine. One thing I want to tell you guys. All I'm gonna make is that sauteed chicken breast with broccoli almond dye. Okay. Now you can use salt and pepper, and you know I like my lemon pepper because it has lemon and the lemon flavor in there. So I'm not going to use salt and pepper. I'm going to use my lemon pepper in there, which is already salt and pepper. You know, so I get all my 3 flavors in there combined. Okay, guys. Guys, like I said, you do not need a whole lot of seasoning. You don't, because seasoning gonna kill you. If you can just use, like, that's why you use just a little salt and pepper. That's all that matters. You do not need to put a whole bunch of crazy stuff in there. That is not even good for your health. Okay, guys. Okay. So now my chicken is seasoned, ready to go. Okay, guys. I'm going to heat up my oil, my olive oil. so I can saute that chicken. Like I said, it's not fried chicken. I'm going to saute it, remove it from the grease, and then we're going to make the sauce with the mushroom and tomato, and then we're going to dump that chicken back in there, okay? And those chicken, we're going to dredge them in flour, guys, while we heat up our oil. So you don't have to put too much flour in there, guys. You just put it in the flour, and then you shake it off. You don't need all the excess flour in there. Okay, guys? And those chicken, we're going to dredge them in flour, guys, while we heat up our oil. So you don't have to put too much flour in there, guys. You just put it in the flour, and then you shake it off. You don't need all the excess flour in there, because we are not making fried chicken. Maybe someday I'll make a different type of fried chicken, not today. Just dump it in there, shake it off. And we're going to dump it in here to get it nice golden brown. I'm going to put as much as I can in there, because I want to get out of the kitchen. I don't know about you. I do not want to stay in the kitchen, guys. I don't, honestly. Okay, guys, you see? The chicken, will get them nice golden brown, okay? We'll shake it off the oil. See how nice it looks? So I'm going to saute my onions. Going to saute that onion with a tiny bit of that leftover olive oil in there, guys. So you really don't need to be drinking oil, you already know. I'm going to put the mushrooms in there. Anything veggie, guys. Anything veggie, onion, tomato, mushroom. As much as you can get in there, better. More veggies, the better. Like tonight, we are not going to eat any rice or tomato. Okay? We are going to eat that chicken with that tomato, concasse, mushroom, and that broccoli. That's all you need, guys. Don't need anything else. Nice mushroom, very nice. And we are going to deglaze that pan with some white wine. I can smell that wine. Wow. I'm going to add some tomatoes. Now we're going to let that cook. I'm going to season that mushroom, tomato in there. It looks very nice and yummy. And guys, you can use chicken stock. You know, chicken stock if you want. I don't have any chicken stock. I didn't buy chicken stock. But I'm going to add a little bit of water in there and season it. You don't need to add too much, because all you're doing is making a little sauce. And we're going to let it cook. And I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Because me, it doesn't matter what I use. Anything I touch, it tastes. I make sure that it tastes good. A little bit of salt. Okay, guys? But now we're going to let this get cooked. Now I'm going to taste it before I add my chicken in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay? Now guys, we're going to take those chicken, that's the whole idea, and place them in that sauce and let it cook for a couple minutes. Okay, guys? You see your final product. See how it looks? That's all you need. Just flip those chickens so they can get covered with that sauce properly. Just go ahead and flip them over. Let it cook for a bit, okay? So for the broccoli, guys, you boil your water with some salt. You add some salt in the water. I'm going to boil my broccoli, guys. You know, you don't need to let it stay in there for too long. Bring that broccoli to a boil real quick. We're gonna bring that broccoli. Okay, guys. So I'm going to drain my broccoli. Getting my broccoli ready, guys. So I'm going to get my almondine ready. Heat up a little olive oil, guys, for my almondine. Okay, I'm heating up that oil All I'm doing, guys, for that broccoli almond dime is heat up a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to heat up some almond in there, and then we're gonna toss the broccoli in there, and that's it. You're done. If you wanna add more stuff to it, it's up to you. But for me, that's all it is. You know? As you can see, you heat up your olive oil. Guys, I love almond. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a whole bunch of almond in there. Although almond is expensive, everything is expensive, you know. But hey, if you want to have good stuff, what do you expect? If you want to be healthy, eat good stuff. Hey, it is what it is. Making sure that almond get a little crunch to it before you add that broccoli. Make sure that almond is hot. You know, it's get a little bit of crunch. As you can see, I'm getting it to be a little bit crunched. Give it a little golden color, and I think it's perfect right now. And I'm going to turn that off because we don't need too much fire for that. And I'm going to toss that almond all over with that broccoli. Okay, guys? That's all you need. And I'm not gonna let it stay too long for too much on the stove. That's all you need, guys. That's all it is. Alright guys, we are done, and I'm going to plate that food. Alright guys, I have a mess that I have to clean up. It's looking yummy-licious. Wow, look at that chicken. It looks fantastic. Because remember guys, you are not going to eat any potato or rice, okay? You are not going to eat any, so you can have 2 pieces of chicken because you are not going to eat anything else with that. And then you can pile as much. See guys, that's what you are looking for. You don't need too much sauce running all over the place in that plate, guys. That's the whole idea, you know. And now we are going to get that broccoli in there, just making it look nice and neat. Some people like a lot of veggies, some people don't. Ooh, boy, look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, so now let's get some almond in there, because you know, if you say almond dime, then you need to show that you're making sure that you show them that you have that almond. Some people are allergic, so you gotta make sure you cannot just say broccoli almond dime and not have the almond on the top for them to see. They have to see. They have to see that you have that almond in there. Whew, what do you think, guys? All right, now I'm going to taste that food. Oh, I already know it is yummy-licious. Dinner is ready, guys. Yay! Yay! Ready to try it, Bella? Yeah. Come try it. OMG. I have Bella. All right, Bella. She's my little one. She loves to eat. Okay. Bella is going to try that chicken, and she's going to tell me how it tastes. Somebody want to try it? No. Thank you. Yeah. High five. That's right. Thank you. All right, guys. That was it. So you have sauteed chicken breast with mushroom, tomato concasse, with broccoli almond dime. Big plate of food. I'm gonna go ahead and taste that broccoli. Wow. It's like a crunchy broccoli, but crunchy almond. Wow. I'm just gonna go to sleep right now. Bye guys, that was it. See you next time for the next video. Ciao.